Yes, yes it is. Ah, of course, the S support choice.
Sorry. It looks like I'm going to have to leave you now.
One day, I hope you'll give this ring to someone you love, as well as I love her.
Okay, I don't have as many options as I did on the other routes. I feel like, yeah, it's only fitting that I actually see what this choice does on this of all routes. So yeah, I did not look at the battle. The final battle! Okay! Well, obviously there's a battle and it's final, but what is it?
Sweet child, you have finally come.
Oh, okay. We're, suddenly outside. I thought we were making a formal decision.
I am so happy. It does my heart well to see you here, safe and sound.
Have you made your decision, Professor? Thankfully, Rhea has survived her trying ordeal. However, there is no telling how much longer her light will continue to shine.
Professor, have you decided? Will you become the next ruler of Fodlan?
Before I hear your answer, I shall fulfill the promise I made to you.
And so, yeah, is she actually gonna go with Shizu Ishtar and explain everything, finally?
You will know the truth about your identity. I will hold nothing back. I created you. And within you is the crest stone of the progenitor god.
I had a feeling that Sothis' creststone was Byleth's heart.
I hid the crest stone within your heart in order to revive her. Sweet child, I am sorry. I wanted to see her. See my mother. Even if it meant doing that which is forbidden.
That's what I thought this was all about. She was just desperate to see her mother again.
I thought that I could regain all I had lost, if only I could revive my mother. And so I tried to bring her back by creating a body and then burying a crest stone within it. A young woman I created, my 12th try after much heartache, was a failure.
Oh, okay then.
She grew up lacking the conscience of the progenitor god and fell in love with the captain of the Knights of Zeros.
Oh! Oh, right, that was what you meant by she was my ... So, huh. I was thinking, like, sister? Like, most trusted nun? No, like, you made her. Which... Oh, wow, okay. Yep, her being an air support for Byleth got even weirder, because not only is Byleth technically her mother, but she's also technically Byleth's grandmother. Yeah. Right then.
In time, she became pregnant, but she and the child were not able to survive the birth. The child she bore was not breathing, and she herself was in grave danger.
Oh, so Byleth was stillborn.
The new mother pleaded with me to take the crest stone of the progenitor god from her own body and place it within the baby.
Oh, I see what happened.
If I had done nothing, both mother and child would have died. And so I granted her final wish. As she had hoped, the baby started breathing again. The new life was saved. Your life, sweet child. Well before that, I had saved Gerald's life using the power of my blood.
And finally we know why Gerald has the major crest of Seros. I was wondering where that would come into play. Yeah, that's why.
That means you are the child of a mother born of the progenitor god's crest stone, and a father who carried my own blood.
Yeah, that means air supporting Rhea is all kinds of messed up on so many levels.
I knew deep in my heart that you would be capable of housing the conscience of the progenitor god.
That's like, you know, like if all the incest in FE4 somehow made a baby and created, like, the most incestuous pairing of all time.
I was right. And yet, she merely gifted her power to you, and then disappeared once more.
Well, I don't know about that. She kind of fused with his consciousness. Half of her is within him.
My dearest wish did not come true. But here you are.
And that must have been what she meant all the way back in the Holy Two when Byleth sat on the throne and she was like, no, like, why isn't it happening? That was what she meant.
You alone wield the power of the progenitor god. And now, I must ask you to use that power to save this world. You must...
Okay, are the next two words out of your mouth gonna be, kill me?
What? No. Ah!
I think I was right about who the final boss of this route was!
Rhea? Rhea!
What is wrong? Please calm yourself, Rhea.
Is the power of the crest taking over her body? Why is this happening?
Said it. It's terrible. White beasts have appeared all over Garreg Mach. It's hard to believe. But there have been reports that the priests and knights have been changing form.
White beasts? Are they the ones Rhea shared her blood and stones with?
Oh no.
Seteth! Demonic beasts are heading this way!
They are after Rhea. Professor, our situation is dire.
Well, that escalated very quickly.
If we do nothing, Fodlan will be destroyed by a rampaging Immaculate One and these children of hers. There is only one way to stop this. We must... Damn it! We have no choice but to kill the Immaculate One. To kill Rhea!
This is exactly what I thought the final boss of this route would be. Rhea goes berserk and we have to put her down. I can't believe it, but I was right this whole time. And, like, I'll just say, like, I was not spoiled in this at all. I just, that was my guess, and I was right. Church Route? I have no idea. Part of me wonders if Church Route's final boss might also be Rhea, but maybe under more tragic circumstances than Edelgard's route.
Though showing brief signs of recovery, even Rhea's strength has its limits. Having changed form to the Immaculate One, she is unable to control her power. As if in response, priests and knights who are directly related to Rhea by blood change into white beasts themselves. Facing this unexpected threat, the Resistance Army prepares for its final battle to save Fodlan.
Not to kill the mood or anything, but this is yet another prime example of why Geralt living could have actually been really interesting. Because if Geralt was alive now, we would have to fight him. He would be one of those beasts, and this battle would be even more tragic. I don't know, I hate to sound morbid here, but I honestly think that would have been really cool. Okay, it's Garreg Mach again. Whoa, okay then. We're in the middle, surrounded by frenzied church. Oh wow, everything here has the crest of Seros, I'm guessing. Wow, okay. Holy crap, what the heck is that? White Beast. Children of the Goddess. White Beast. Oh, Cardinal. I knew the Cardinals would be relevant eventually. They finally are. I just... Holy crap, they're wyverns. They are actually wyverns. Oh, of course you're back. Well, we didn't fight you on... We didn't get this paralog on that route. Whoa, okay then. This is interesting. We've got a whole bunch of stuff in the rear as well. Very, very interesting. Let's just ignore the elephant in the living room for a second. And... Physic... Oh, I think yeah, I'd vaguely heard kind of bad things about this chapter. Yeah, I think our goal here is to take down as many of the physic users as possible so they don't heal Rhea. Or, you know, we don't actually know that on this route that Rhea is Seros. Of course, she's not really Rhea anymore. Her actual stats are... Yeah, her actual, like, raw stats, apart from Charisma, are not that great. Charm. Well, I guess she's so big that she can give that to a lot of people at once. Oh, I knew Ancient Dragon Skin would actually be a thing when we fought Rhea. That prevents unit from being moved. Must have inherited that from Diginsia. She only has 4 health bars, though. I was honestly expecting her to have more. Defiant Strength and Vantage, okay. And Miracle, that's kind of frustrating. Oh, she hasn't mastered Immaculate One. She's had, what, like 3,000 years? I know now's not the time for jokes, but she's like, had, what, 3,000 years to master that? 1 to 5? Why do you even need, you know... Doesn't seem like she moves either, but why do you even need 1 to 5 range when you have counterattack? Dragon Scale Wall... Well, at least you can be armor broken, unlike Edelgard. Vital Defense. Divine Dragon... Oh! Okay then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, I knew that there would be something to stop you from just heading straight for the boss. Okay, we need to take out all of these essentially wyverns. Oh, and that door key is required to open. If we want, we could actually lower that bridge right now. It does put us in range of Rhea, though. Or we can smash the walls. We've got a few options here. It's kind of lucky that I have so many archers trained for this route. Though I don't think Rhea counts as a flyer, does she? Pretty sure she does not count as a flyer. Okay, obviously we want Lysithea. Obviously we want our Dancer. I probably want Bernadetta too. That means that somebody needs to get kicked out. It's more a question of who we're not bringing at this point. He's Ferdinand von Ayer, but... I mean, to be honest, Marianne's probably not the best choice here. She's slow. Linhardt and Dorothea do healing better, and... Yeah, I mean, I really like her, but I do feel like she might not be the most useful here, whereas Bernadetta could at least get some good bow damage. Okay, our Gambits are going to be very, very important in this battle, because we have so many monsters to contend with. Do we even... Wow, like... Are we even going to have enough Gambits for this? I might have to take down a few of these white beasts without breaking their armor, because seriously, I am not using up, like... I'm going to need a ton of Gambits just to break Rhea's armor. By the way, I've left those 2 Dark Seals on Lysithea, you know. They're trophies from the Death Knight. See, I know we've heard this song before, though, so is this really the final boss theme? Like, the final battle theme of this route? Okay, this should be good. Let's go. Yeah, we are going to get different music, because I know I'd heard that previous theme before.
is kept secret, but there is a certain rite that all initiates to high office in the church must undergo. In this rite, one pledges to serve the goddess, and in return receives a crest stone fragment and blood.
Oh yeah, I actually did not expect that at
The
all.
ones who have transformed alongside Rhea just now are the ones who have accepted those gifts. They will shield Rhea, the Immaculate One, I should say, with their very lives. But if we do not strike her down, Fodlan will have no future. To arms! Surrounded already, it seems. The white beasts are those in whom Rhea's blood flows strongest. Until we get rid of them, we will not be able to so much as touch Rhea.
Leave it to me.
Let me guess, this is going to be a sad remix of the Flames Ever Burning Bright song.
Guide me well.
I do this for all of us.
What's my strategy?
Let's make this quick.
There it is.
It won't be in vain.
I will prevail. My orders?
Ready for anything.
That's interesting. A bit of this sounds like the Trails in the Sky theme.
Steady now.
Oh, but there's still bits of this theme in there.
Thanks so much. Isn't the fighting already over? Why do we have to do this to Lady Rhea?
Oh, there are final battle quotes too. Whoa, those things look like they're made of ice or something. And I guess white beasts are a counterpart to the black beast Miklan turned into. And we have a chink in your armor. Of course, you need to go down this turn, otherwise Bernie's in trouble. I actually did buy a whole ton of brave weapons as well, so those should help. Ah. Oh, stupid miracle, really?
I have faith.
Yeah, this bit sounds a lot like Trails in the Sky. I'm not really sure why. It's a bit of a coincidence that I'm also playing that game on this channel. Don't miracle twice. There we go. One down, many to go. It's kind of surreal that my final challenge in this game is wyverns.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, I really need to heal Seteth now. Oh, there's too many things over that direction. Holy Knight, okay. Well, that attacking Lysithea is probably fine. That is not, though.
More fighting.
Neither is that. Sorry, just like, this is, I gotta concentrate a little bit here, because this is a map where you're kind of on the back foot right from the beginning, so you've got to be very careful. Like, surviving these first few turns is going to be the real test here. I can blast you with something and then run. I want to save Dark Spikes for if I absolutely need to one-shot something cavalry-shaped later. Oh wow, even you're a decent threat to Lysithea. That probably results in her dying to that. Believe me, like, I've got a lot of thoughts about this point in the story, but I want to just concentrate right now.
I will not die yet.
Like, this is not the map that I actually... Oh, she actually doesn't die. Not bad. This is not the map that I expected this fight to take place on, even though I fully expected this fight to take place. Yeah, I sort of want to pull Byleth off of that spot somehow, but I don't really think that I can. Can Petra take all of those? If she equips a sword, maybe? 17. Yeah, because that axe is not going to hit her at all. 21 and... it's definitely possible she could take that. If there are reinforcements here, I'm going to get equally annoyed. What are your battalions? Seros Pegasus Company, of course. They're Seros troops. Okay. Don't even have the range to attack from there. Don't even know if Lauren's going that way is a good idea. Might want to get Ferdinand over here just in case. Is there a way that I can draw their fire? Oh, that draws something else though. That lures in the Holy Knight. How fast is that Holy Knight? 26 and it has aura. Oh, yeah, 18. Versus... Ferdinand's speed's fine right now. But if he equips a physical weapon, it shoots downward dramatically. I suppose I can try.
Thanks so
and
much.
rally, because why not? Oh, dang it! Ah! I guess only Black Eagle's characters get special quotes here? Because Lysithea didn't when she attacked something.
Let's see them handle this.
I feel like they should disable the voice clips for the enemies in this one because they're a little bit mood clashy. They're supposed to be berserk Seros soldiers. Not, you know, Seros soldiers... who are just barking orders to their battalions. Okay, as long as you don't hit both of these, I'm fine. Okay, good. I could really use Fortify right now, but I don't think I have anyone here who really learns that. Oh, crap! Thank you for not critting. I forgot Aura had such a high crit rate. Yeah, she's fine. Oh, great, they're all converging. Yeah, see, now I'm tempted to Gambit, but I really can't. I need to save my Gambits here. At least no reinforcement. Oh, those are like the most famous last words in the history of famous last words. At least no reinforcement showed up, right? Yeah, and this bit, I don't know what, this bit is so Trails in the Sky, it's ridiculous. Like, I mean, by the time I upload this, I will obviously have uploaded the finale of FC at the very least, but this sounds so much like Trails in the Sky, FC's final dungeon. I have to bank on a critical for that to work. I don't know if that is really a good idea.
Guide me well.
Or I can just hit both of these and take you down. There we go.
Destiny unfurls.
And Sedith, you are needed on a different front. I think I can safely ignore... Well, I mean, you know, I don't want to speak too soon, but I think I can safely ignore those because they're more than 10 spaces away from Rhea. Yeah, like, I loved Apex of the World. I love, God Shattering Star. I think this is my favorite of all the Final Battle themes, honestly. Like, I was just expecting this song to be just a sad, soft piano piece and that's it. But no, this is amazing. Yeah, let's just snipe you down.
Still alive.
Things should hopefully get a bit less hectic after I take out the initial rush. Oh, great, Sedith going away means I'm severely down on attack power. I should have thought that through better. But these two might be the key to taking out some enemies on this front. Especially that really annoying, Gremory up there. Well, I mean, I don't want to waste a Divine Pulse because I feel like I'm really going to need Divine Pulse later, but I can at least try for a crit, I guess. Yeah, I thought you'd miss entirely. I do have Excalibur, on the other hand, which is not going to do it. I should probably shoot from up close just to be absolutely sure. Ah, that was getting hasty. Just barely realized
I do this for all
that was not enough damage. I need to use a better bow.
I'll be home again soon.
Yeah, you will be. This is almost all over.
My orders?
Yeah, this route is going to be wow. We've not only are all the nations of the world pretty much gone, but now, yeah, the major leadership of the Church of Seros is now pretty much going to be decimated.
I'm not dying here.
Was it all worth it just to learn exactly why Byleth exists? You be the judge, I guess.
Ready for anything.
Oh, I do not like you at all. Actually, do you... Nah, wait, no, I gave Lawrence the Brave Lance, didn't I?
shall we?
I did, but I can swap it onto Ferdinand if I really want to. That is way too many enemies over there. That is absolutely way too many enemies. But that's going to keep a lot of them at bay. It's going to crack most of your panels, except if I do that, then that means that you get to attack with your stupid lance of... Oh, of course, high crit rate. I hate the high crit rate monsters. I think I should first focus on this battlefield.
I can't die yet. No time to slow down.
And, well, there's 50. Okay, going there puts you in range of one of those crazy wyverns. I'm gonna be needing that Brave Lance right about now, I think. I don't think you can get there. There are ways I could get it, but that would involve sacrificing the turns of more people. You have a 61... Oh, crap, you have Miracle as well! Yeah, I guess that's why, like... This map is listed as disappointing last level on TV tropes. Thankfully, it didn't spoil exactly what this map entails, but... I guess the sheer amount of Miracle users is probably an issue. Please keyhole, that would be really useful right about now. Well, at least that wasn't a crit.
This is the cost of war.
Yeah, wow, I mean, I rarely, like, this is like, I almost never do a Fire Emblem final battle without at least one Fortify user, so this might be the first time I've ever really gone into one without Fortify. Okay, do I dance, or do I just pick you off? Not with that, though. No quote?
This is my stage now.
And there's 40.
Feels like fight.
No quote for you. I guess only specific people have quotes. Just trying to check. Are you, level 45, okay. It's a little lower than I was expecting, but still. So many people need healing, and I just don't have Fortify. I probably should have switched Byleth back into, I almost said Immaculate One. Immaculate One Byleth, there's a fanfic, but, no, I probably should have switched him back into... Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad either, although does that mean you get splattered by you? Oh, only 10. Oh, I guess because that's magical. Actually, that means Lawrence might not be a terrible idea against those things. That's interesting.
I'll tolerate no obstacle.
And I'm pretty sure the Lances of Light are considered magical as well, so Lawrence could take those decently well too. Yeah, Magic Lance.
I will prevail.
Yeah, yeah, this is a really... I know I keep saying it, but I love this song. I thought you had less HP than you actually do. Oh yeah, you do get attacked by the Lance of Light if I go there. You're kind of plugging the way. I sort of need you to plug the way. I think that's probably better. About to say I don't see this Gambit being useful against Rhea, but that could be really speaking too soon. Oh, I only have one linked horses for this whole battle. That is also an issue. Yeesh, is there anything Byleth can do that doesn't get him doubled? Holy crap! Oh, it's because that has weight 1, that's why. Maybe I shouldn't have had Byleth as a grappler for this one.
Now's our chance.
Yeah, I may have just straight up messed this up. Wow, those Wyvern things are fast. The weight 1 weapon gives me uncomfortable flashbacks to Tearing Saga, actually. Going for... Oh no, you're just going to use Light Breath. Yeah, that does seem to have friendly fire on it. Oh, of course. Yeah. Oh, wait, Byleth's probably dead anyway. Well, I got lucky there. Oh, but your armor all repaired. That was kind of stupid.
Hard work is a friend to count on.
They're
Oh!
by one from the southern stronghold. If we do not capture it, there will be more.
Well, now you tell me, Seta. Thank you so much. I could have really used that info earlier in this battle. Ah! I honestly I'm tempted to just rewind and capture that stronghold. Because if I'd known that...
Let us turn our attention to the Immaculate One.
This is it. The final battle.
Rhea! Not even I have seen this form.
Well, that's something, isn't it? A shame we must kill her. Consider the research potential.
She just got stronger, didn't she? That's new. Perform staggering blow immediately. What does that mean? Real Ceros Crest Stone. And now she has 1 to 8 range. Again, game, I would have appreciated it if you had told me that seizing that fort boosted Rhea's abilities to a ridiculous extent.
I can't die yet.
Yeah, it is a little, like, I love the atmosphere and the concept of this battle, but it definitely does a few jerkish things from a game design standpoint.
Must press on.
Like, not telling you, like, about the reinforcements, and then when it does tell you, is like, oh, by the way, if you do stop the reinforcements, Rhea gets stronger. Sorry I didn't tell you before.
I took care of it.
Actually, hang on a second. No, she still has Divine Dragon Horn, so I still need to kill off those things. Also, it seems like all the monsters on the map just got buffed.
do this for all of us.
Because I have heard that Nemesis is well, I have heard that Golden Deer's final boss is generally considered the easiest because they're just basically a human and they don't even have multiple health bars. But I wonder if this is considered the hardest final map in the game. I wouldn't be surprised if it is considered the hardest final map in the game.
The Blade Breaker taught me well.
Because it definitely feels like one of the most brutal. So, I've got a slight plan here. If I'm doing this, I may as well equip the Levin Sword. I'm gonna pull back and let them come to me. Oh wait, me equipping the Levin Sword changed your target to Lawrence, because of course it did! Sorry if I sound salty at all, it's just, that is one of the most annoying, I mean, I guess
What's my strategy?
like, if I go here, it says one of them is attacking Byleth. And it still says one of them is attacking Byleth. Yeah, I just don't like it when the aggro lines lie.
I'm awake.
Okay, your portrait changed, and that looks horrifying. What are you doing? What? Well, that's interesting. Please tell me it didn't...
My dreams and pride.
What?! Wait!
To think...
Wait! What?! Like... Game? You didn't give me any damn warning that was gonna happen! Game? Game designers? Good game design? Do you exist? Have the game designers gone berserk too? What? There was no warning about that. There was zero hint she would do that. It's not even on her stat screen. Sorry, I didn't expect to be this salty during the final chapter, but... What? There is nothing in your stat screen that tells you that tells me you'll do that. That did not appear in the aggro readout either. I'm sorry, game, but that is bull. That is complete and utter bull. Okay, so new plan. Ignore cancelling the reinforcements because apparently the game punishes you for it horrendously.
Fine work.
I'll fight to the very last.
Of course, Miracle. Okay, I need to break the armor on this thing so I can hit with magic, I guess. Yeah, sorry, I had to spend like several minutes like cooling down from that in terms of my commentary because, oh man, I'm so sorry. I don't want to be getting like that for a final battle, but it's just... Just, like, you can't have the final boss suddenly pull out an attack that you're not warned about in a game with permadeath. You just can't do that. That's just not... That's just not fair in the slightest. At this point, I'm just running away from that spot right now, and I'm just gonna maybe hope and pray that I can get to Seros before, you know, / Rhea, before those things get too close to her. Like, I had heard this final fight was annoying. I had not heard that it was, you know... Like, right now, I actually think this is harder than Conquest Endgame. Admittedly, I was playing casual mode for that, but, like... You have Assembly, don't you? Yes, you do. Okay, I need to be very careful I don't get pulled into range of anything very dangerous. Because that could very easily happen. It's just like saying, oh yeah, you should go here and stop the reinforcements, and then not even telling you, oh, by the way, we have a trap card for you. If you do stop the reinforcements, the final boss gets super, super strong and can drop a giant AoE attack on you with 0 warning that can one-shot characters with bad resistance. It's just like, I don't know how to feel about that at all. Because I really love the concept of this final map. Like, this is exactly everything that I guessed it would be. This is like, I thought that Rhea would go berserk and that we'd be forced to put her down. Like, I thought this would happen. I'm not entirely sure, like, why I thought that, but that was just always my theory as to what this final fight would end up being. And it was true. Because you know what's kind of crazy that I can sort of say now is that I actually had an idea for like a hypothetical ROM hack Fire Emblem game, and this is actually very similar to how the final boss would have worked in that game. Except in my case, the character who went berserk was a little more sympathetic. Like, in my case, basically, one of your Manakete allies is forced to, like, go full berserk dragon in order to take down the big bad, and the big bad actually planned it that way so that in their last breath they can say, ha ha ha, in my final moments I still prove that all dragons are monsters, and that they deserve to be exterminated. And so the final battle would be fighting the berserk dragon form of one of your allies. Of course, you'd arrange things so that I keep your shielded part. And that, but my idea as well was that if your support levels were high enough with this character, that you could actually save them, and you could actually pull them out of it. Because one thing that I've always, like, it was basically a way to try and address an issue that I have with the way that dragons have been depicted in some of the Fire Emblem games, particularly Fates and Echoes. Wow, Zenith's going crazy here. Sort of makes sense. But yeah, particularly Fates and Echoes, because in those games, like in Marth's games, okay, dragon degeneration was said to be like a result of dragons not using their dragon stones. So it was kind of like a hubris thing. The only dragons who went berserk were the ones who kind of brought it on themselves, and like for having too much pride and refusing to use dragon stones. So in that way, I could kind of accept it. But then in Fates with Anunkos, and in Echoes especially, they made it seem like going berserk was just the natural thing that happens to dragons, and that all dragons inevitably would go through that. And that just veered, to me at least, too heavily into, like, racism is justified territory, because it's like, oh hey, yeah, this species will always degenerate into violent monsters, and will always have to be exterminated in the end. Like, that always really bugged me about, like, that's probably not what they were going for, but, like, you know, those were the implications that I always got, and so I kind of wanted to address that issue by having a case where the villain's whole point is trying to prove that all dragons are monsters, and that they'll inevitably go berserk and endanger the world, and that they must all be exterminated, like on a complete racial level, and that you can actually prove that wrong if you do the final battle in a particular way. That you can actually save your dragon ally why is the danger area extending over here? Oh, because that Falcon Knight, that's why. But yeah, that you can actually save that ally and, again, prove the big bad wrong. Which was sort of my, again, like my idea with what I wanted to do with that game. So, yeah, that's the kind of the idea that I had. But, like, this is kind of similar. Like, a dragon that you've been sort of an ally with goes berserk and you're forced to put them down. No, I'm not aiming for that tile. I'm aiming for the unshielded. There we go. Can I get you from out of your range, though? Yes, I can. Good. Okay, golem down.
We must press on. Guess I'll...
Things are starting to look a little bit up right now, so I've got to be very careful that I don't squander this, because there's still... Oh, there's less enemy units than I thought there'd be. But there's still a whole pack of big monsters here. Like, I wonder if there is a chance that we could actually just completely go ham on Rhea and take her out in one turn. I mean, it's probably possible, but then again... I was about to say, then again, I couldn't do that with the turtle guy, but... I think he had more health bars. I think he had 4 reserve health bars plus a full one, but I could be wrong about that. Okay, I'm pretty sure I'll be able to get Ignatz out of range. Oh, nice one! Lethality. No real fanfare at all, but that actually kind of helped. Now I can save my other units for bigger and better things. I will need to super heal Petra if that's the case. Of course, this thing could just crit me. Oh, nice one! Hit all of them!
I am nearing my limit.
That does, though. Oh, bloody miracle!
I have faith.
Yeah, I can see why people don't like this map. Maybe this was why people were warning me not to play the church route. And I hate feeling this way at the very end of a game, but... It's just like... Oh, these things are tough enough to take down anyway, and they have Miracle on top of that?
I found strength in it.
Adversity's right. See, I was gonna go on a whole tangent about Rhea and how I feel about Rhea, but I'm just being forced to go on really long, angry rants about how much I don't like this map. And that's not a good way to end a series. I'm actually not sure if that's physical or magical. Please tell me it doesn't hit on whichever defense is lower. Oh, you do have pretty good resistance. Oh, of course! Yeah, I was like, oh, if the final boss also has Miracle... Yep, she does. This whole thing is like a crash course in why you do not put Miracle on significantly strong enemies in Fire Emblem. Because it just doesn't add, like, any real... There's no way to negate Miracle, like, by skill. It's just pure luck. Whether or not you kill the enemy, and that's not what you want. I'd just kind of rather deal with these annoying things than potentially deal with Rhea deciding to drop an AoE of Doom on my head with no provocation. Oh, hey, first time using Seraphim, I guess. They have a 30% miracle rate. Oh, I hate having to be so negative this late in. Oh, you got a speed of 0. Oh, but you also have Wrath. So, and Miracle, because why wouldn't you have Miracle? Raw recording is currently sitting at 1 hour 30 minutes. I don't know if I will have split this by now or not. And unfortunately, a big ritual in the church is if you become a church leader, you have to get some of her blood. So now all of the church leaders have gone insane. Because of her blood. Because they have her blood. So all of them have gone insane because she went insane. So now, like, everyone. Yeah, and she has turned into this. Oh. I got really, really angry though earlier in this map because it's just like, so if you step here, you stop these reinforcements. Now, if one of these goes within 10 spaces of her, she recovers all of her health. She also has Miracle, which gives her a 33% chance of surviving lethal blows with 1 HP. All of these things also have Miracle. If you go here, you stop the reinforcements, but she goes even more berserk and gains access to an attack where she can just instantly drop a very powerful magic attack on whoever she wants, and they'll just instantly die. And the game doesn't tell you at all that will happen. Like, the game says, oh, you should go here to stop the reinforcements, and it doesn't even hint that there'll be a punishment for doing that. That'll make the final boss stronger. Like, oh, that's not good game design at all. That's really not good game design. Like, it's just... And it's a shame because I love the concept of this chapter. Like, I liked the concept of the chapter, and I was looking forward to this because I knew this is how this story would end. Like, I knew this is what would happen. And it's just a shame that, like, the chapter, like, the gameplay of this chapter itself is just so bad.
Appreciated.
Like, it was a really cool idea. Oh, by the way, in case you didn't see, Lawrence actually has Thunderbrand. I mean, he's a Crest user, he can technically use it to the full effect. You know, I just realized something. Recover all your HP at the start of your turn doesn't mean anything if I can somehow beat you in one turn. I mean, I don't think that's the case, because if your first health bar is 82, your later ones are probably going to be like 150 or something, but... I mean, there's the chance if I go really, really ham on you, I might be able to do it. Like, wow, I am actually on the verge of tears from sheer frustration. This is not how I wanted this to go. This is really not how I wanted to end this route. Yeah, I sure as crap can't break through that in one turn.
I've got another option.
Stop! Any damage to the Immaculate One will only be transferred to those beasts.
It is seeming that my understanding of Fodlan tradition is...
It is too dangerous to approach her now.
No, it's not! You liar, Sedith! If we capture the Southern Stronghold, she'll only get stronger!
Let's get moving.
I'm gonna have to restart this entire map, aren't I? Yeah. It's no word for it. I'm gonna have to restart the entire map.
Leave off! We must defeat them.
Oh, okay, she does it anyway. Right. I knew it was too simple before. Well, now everyone's going to die. Oh, are you... Yeah, I almost said the F word right there. Wow. Yep, screw this. I'm coming back on another day and redoing this entire map. Screw this. I'm so sorry you had to hear me like this, but seriously, F this map. Oh, I didn't want to have to say that. I can't believe I'm ending this game like this, but... I hate this map so much. Like, I can't believe it. I've never hated a Fire Emblem map more. This is like the worst final boss I've ever fought in the history of any game I've played. I really wanted to like this map. I really did, but nope, it's broken me. It's broken me. Yep, I guess I'll... yeah. See you next time. Wow, this was not how I expected today's recording session to go at all.